Everyone is always saying learn a high income skill while you are young, but no one talks about how to actually make money from that skill as a teenager. So today we are going to be fixing that. Hi, I'm Shane, your internet friend, and that's Leveling Up. Welcome to episode 4 of Sticky Notes, my series where I share the actionable steps that no one, and I mean no one, gives on growing and glowing up as a teenager so that you can achieve all your goals by the end of 2026. I'm not going to be giving the generic advice of just sign up on platforms or start social media, because in reality that will not work unless you do these 2 steps first. First of all, determine the structure of how you want to use your skills. Are you going to be going into freelancing where you work for other people at an agreed paid and certain conditions? Or you go into business where you offer products for customers to buy? Or you might even want to do a hybrid of both in the form of a service-based business. 2, once you have picked your path, you need to define your ideal client. Okay, I know it kind of sounds corporate and complicated, but it's really not. Just define who you are selling to. What do they want? What problems do they have? And how is your product or service going to be solving those problems for them? But you shouldn't just be solving problems like any other person. You need to define your unique value proposition. So last year when I was in secondary school, I decided to start a bead making business. But I didn't just make trendy generic beads. Instead, I focused on making custom made bracelets and sold them as affordable intentional gifts. The value wasn't in the beads themselves. It was about what the beads signified, which was friendship. If you have, for example, a lip gloss making business, I need you to think, how can I position myself differently from other people who are making and selling lip gloss? For example, you want to go into graphic design. Do not just say that I design for everyone. You need to be very specific and say I create youthful designs for small business owners who are struggling to reach their younger target audience. Who are not paying for your skills, they are paying for the unique value that you have to offer them. As always, here is the assignment for the weekend. I want you to draft your one-liner. Stop saying I make jewelry or I edit videos. Instead, fill in this blank. I help blank solve blank by blank. So write this down on your sticky notes, your journal, your notes app. Just make sure that you are able to fill in the blank, because if you cannot fill in the blank, you are not ready to sell anything yet. Okay, so I know you're probably thinking that, Shemi, how am I supposed to know my unique twist when I don't feel like I have anything different to offer? Well, this is where becoming a person of value comes into place, and you don't just discover your uniqueness, you actually build it through curiosity. And that is going to be sticky notes number 5. But in the meantime, I have a little resource for you, a little free resource for you. It's called the Hobby to Hustle cheat sheet. If you don't know where to start, you don't even know what skill to start from, then you definitely need this. But in order to get this, you need to leave a follow and comment the word hustle down below, and I'll DM you the link. And make sure to stick around for the next episode.